Hello, Eagle Nation. Welcome to Wilmer Hutchins High School, home of the Mighty Eagles, where we embrace excellence in all things. I'm your principal, Jason Campbell, and I am really enthused and excited about the start of a new school year. We know that last school year did not end the way that any of us saw fit. But we're back, and we're stronger, and we're better because of it. We are excited and ready to welcome our Eagles home. Tonight, parents, we have a lot of information. You're going to hear and learn about our 2 collegiate academies, our E-Tech, our Fine Arts Collegiate Academy. You're going to learn about our 3 NAF academies, which are geared to ensure that our students are college and career ready when they graduate from our school. You'll hear about opportunities in athletics. We could not give it all to you, parents, all of our activities, because we have many. So tonight is just a synopsis. You'll get more. You'll also learn about our expectations for online learning. COVID-19 has taught us some things, so we have to be ready on all fronts. So you'll hear about and learn about our expectations for online learning. You'll learn about our attendance requirements for online learning, and as well as in-person learning. You'll also see our response and learn of our response and our district's response to COVID-19 and what we have in place to ensure that our school environment remains safe. COVID-19 has changed our world forever. It's a new day, but the mission of Wilmer Hutchins High School remains the same, and that is to educate all students for success and to instill in them the ability to embrace excellence in all things. So tonight, let me get out the way. Tonight, you're going to hear from our 9th grade principal, Ms. Tracy Moten. You'll hear from our 10th grade principal, Mr. William Lane. He's also our Fine Arts Collegiate Academy principal. You'll also hear from our E-Tech principal, Ms. Carrie Barry, and then our 11 and 12th grade principal, Mr. Eric Jordan. So with that, thank you for joining us tonight, and welcome to Eagle Land.
Hello and welcome to the Wilmer Hutchins High School Fine Arts Department. I'm Dr. Beverly Chin, the Fine Arts Department Chair. At Wilmer Hutchins, we have exciting and award-winning programs in choral music, dance, instrumental music, and theater arts. We also have classes in visual arts for students who are talented or want to grow their skills in that particular area. In all of our programs, we work with students who are very first-time beginners or novice students, all the way to advanced students. If you're interested in studying the fine arts, we would love to have you in our classes and our performing ensembles. Our performing ensembles are seen performing here on the campus, in the community, in competitions, as well as sometimes on other school campuses. As you can see in the photo, we have multiple choral music classes. Vocal ensemble is designed for our most advanced students. Then we have a tenor bass choir, and not pictured here, we have a treble choir. In instrumental music, of course, we have the marching music machine, as well as the jazz band. And in the spring, the students transition to concert band to participate in the University Interscholastic League performances and competitions. Also, we have pictured here some students who are band leaders. In the dance department, we have the Bluebells drill team. Bluebells participates throughout the school year, but primarily during the football season and sometimes during the basketball season. Bluebells is an auditioned ensemble, so if you're interested and are really passionate about that type of dance, we'd love to have you see our dance director and start to begin that process. In the theater arts department, we have basic classes such as Theater Arts 1 or Production 1, all the way to advanced classes. And in the spring, our students participate in the one-act play competition, as you can see in one of the photos that we have here. We have award-winning programs, but we love to teach you and love to have you involved in the fine arts. So if you have not signed up for a class, please come to the F Wing and we'd be happy to get you signed up if that is your area of interest. Welcome to Wilmer Hutchins High School.
Hello everyone, my name is Elsie Barnett and I'm the athletic coordinator for Wilmer Hutchins High School. I am here today to provide you a brief overview of our athletic programs, introduce our head coaches, as well as lay the foundation of our philosophy. Our philosophy is ingrained in the principle that as coaches, we have the opportunity to teach student athletes to be winners, not only on the various fields of play, but also in the game of life. We will demonstrate an exemplary foundation of leadership that allows us to take the student athletes where they cannot take themselves. Our 5 core values are: every student athlete deserves a coach who believes in them. We will appreciate and embrace cultural diversity on all levels. In order to have a winning team, team chemistry must be developed from the onset. Every season at Wilmer Hutchins High School begins with the relentless pursuit in every sport to be state champions. Winning is a habit, and it begins with the coaches. So who are the head coaches? Coach Anita Hubbard, head cross country, head girls track. Coach Katina Duffy, head volleyball. Yours truly, Elsie Barnett, head football coach. Coach Everett Gilbert, head swim coach. Coach Dwayne Craigett, head girls basketball coach. Coach Thomas Billups, head boys basketball coach. Coach Derek Wesley, head golf coach. Coach Lakeisha Holloway, head fall tennis coach, as well as our transportation coordinator. Coach Afie George, head girls soccer coach. Coach Sean Williams, head spring tennis coach, as well as our video coordinator. Coach Brianna Curry, head softball coach. Coach Renee Sears, head baseball coach. Coach Claudio Urbina, head boys soccer coach. Coach Tyson Garner, head boys track coach. Coach Erica Hamilton serves as our college and career readiness professional, as well as all football operations. So what can you do at Wilmer Hutchins High School? We offer boys and girls cross country, volleyball, football, team tennis for the fall, boys and girls wrestling, boys and girls basketball, boys and girls swimming, boys and girls soccer, individual tennis in the spring, softball, baseball, and we always end our year with the greatest show on track, our boys and girls track program. A couple of notes for you before I close. If you're interested in participating in athletics at Wilmer Hutchins High School, you must have an approved physical on file. You must be a full-time student in compliance with state law and rules of the Commissioner of Education. You were not recruited for athletic purposes. You cannot be in violation of the award rule, and you must meet the specific eligibility requirements for academic, music, and or athletic competition. And always remember, go mad, go make a difference. Thank you.
Greetings, parents and students. This is Mr. Lane, the sophomore principal, as well as the principal for the Fine Arts Collegiate Academy, where excellence is a fine art. I want to thank you so much for joining us for this virtual open house. I want to thank you so much for being with us this evening. I just want to let you know that, hey, we are super excited about what's going to happen this year at Wilmer Hutchins High School, as well as Wilmer Hutchins Fine Arts Collegiate Academy. With that being said, I want to introduce you to our Fine Arts Collegiate Academy coordinator, Dr. Beverly Chin.
At Wilmer Hutchins High School, we offer 2 collegiate academies. Our newest academy is the Fine Arts Academy, where we believe excellence is a fine art. The academy is open to students in the 9th grade. In this program, students begin in this program in the 9th grade, and they continue through their senior year of high school, earning both a high school diploma and an associate's degree from Dallas College. How do you get involved? Well, first of all, our program is a partnership between Dallas ISD and Dallas College. In our program, we have pathways in instrumental music, vocal choral music, and dance arts. Students are involved in enriched classes in the fine arts at the high school level, but they also take dual credit classes at the college level that will lead to the associate's degree. Some of those classes would include their freshman college English or their freshman college mathematics, psychology, sociology, and classes of that sort. So when the student graduates from high school, they can transfer those courses to a wide variety of colleges and universities and continue their studies if they choose to earn a bachelor's degree. In the Fine Arts Academy, students are engaged in a wide variety of performances, and they also work with professional artists in our local community. So let's take a look at what is involved in the Fine Arts Academy. First of all, the summer before the freshman year of high school, the students will be involved in a summer bridge program that helps to prepare them for their years of advanced classes in high school and those college classes. As a freshman, most of your classes are going to be pre-advanced placement classes, and then you will also take methods for academic and professional success. This is a very important class because it's going to help you to prepare to be both a high school student and a college student at the same time. During that year, students will take 2 fine arts classes. For example, dance students will take ballet and modern dance. Vocal students will take choir and piano, and instrumental students will take band and piano. And the sophomore year, students will continue with their pre-advanced placement classes, and then they will transition to 2 dual credit or 2 college classes each semester at the same time. Students will continue to take 2 fine arts classes at the high school level. In year 3, which we call the junior year, students are really engaged in those college courses. Any high school classes that they take will be pre-AP classes, and then students will take 4 dual credit classes per semester. In other words, 4 college classes that you're getting college credit for to lead towards that associate's degree. Students will take 2 fine arts classes. One of those fine arts classes will also be dual credit because it's a requirement for the associate's degree at the college level. Then as a senior, any high school classes that are left over that the student has not completed will be pre-AP or pre-advanced placement or advanced placement classes. And then depending on the pathway, whether it's music or dance, the student may take 4 or 5 dual credit classes per semester. And for the music students, some of those dual credit classes will be in the music department at Dallas College. At the high school level, the students will continue with their band, choir, or dance high school classes. Please remember, the Collegiate Academy is open for first-time freshmen in high school. If you did not apply to the Fine Arts Collegiate Academy, once you enter high school, if you will come and contact us in the F-Wing, we will see if this will be a good fit and arrange for you to be a part of the Collegiate Academy in Fine Arts. But please remember, it only begins your freshman year. As a sophomore, we will be unable to accept you in that program. We're really excited about the Collegiate Academy because we want as many students as possible to leave high school with a high school diploma and an associate's degree from college. Please come see us, and we'll be glad to help you in any way that we can.
Hi, I'm Wayne Rogers, and I am a career and technology workplace coordinator at Wilmer Hutchins High School. Welcome to our NAP department. First thing I want to say is our information technology department gets students ready for career and workplace. The average salary for a IT person in the United States is $85,000. And we want our students to be prepared to get some of those jobs by making sure they have internships with businesses and become NAVTRAC certified. The Academy of Information Technology curriculum covers computer networking, computer systems, database design, graphic design, web design, programming, robotics, and computer science. If you look at some of the pictures, you see our students happy they graduate with NAVTRAC certifications. They had internship. The bottom left, you see Carlos Lopez. He's one of our students that's did an internship 2 years in a row. He got paid in the summertime while he was becoming career and workplace ready. Our next department, our next theme is hospitality and tourism. This was our second academy that we opened, and the courses involved in hospitality and tourism is career planning, customer service, geography for tourism, hospitality marketing, and sustainable tourism. The curriculum has received industry validation. And our newest department is finance. And our teachers are Miss Criddington and Miss Wilson. The curriculum includes banking and credit, financial planning, global finance, securities, insurance, and accounting. The average salary for finance person is $68,000, and they are projecting over 774,000 new jobs by 2026. So we're looking forward to working with you at Wilmer Hutchins. Thank you.
I'm Carrie Barry, Collegiate Administrator for Wilmer Hutchins E-Tech. Allow me to tell you a little bit about our program. We are a school within a school. Wilmer Hutchins E-Tech is a partnership between Dallas ISD and Dallas College, which is formerly known as DCCCD. There are three components to our E-Tech. We have the high school, Wilmer Hutchins High School. We have the college, North Lake College. And then we have our industry partners, of which we have 6. This program allows students to receive their high school diploma and their college associate degree at the same time within the 4-year period. We have 2 pathways of study: construction technology and business. Students are able to obtain their associate degree because of the dual credit program. Students enroll in one class, but they receive a high school credit and a college credit for that one class. We have lots of support for our students to ensure that they are successful. Our industry partners, as you'll see on the side, are Regional Black Contractors Association, Texo, Encore, Floor, Beck, and Southland Holdings. They come in to work with our students to ensure that they have workplace learning skills, that they are prepared to interview for jobs by learning how to write resumes, how to interview, how to dress for success, and then they receive exposure to all of the various fields of study within construction and business. This is a program that's well worth $30,000 because students will receive an associate's degree at the end of their journey. However, for Wilmer Hutchins E-Tech students, this program is 100% free. Students will have free tuition and they receive free college textbooks and their supplies. The journey of an E-Tech student begins in Summer Bridge. Students have a 2-week program that they attend prior to their 9th grade year. This program allows them to build relationships with their peers and with their new teachers, as well as prepare for the TSI test. During their 9th grade year, students are enrolled in MAPS, Methods for Academic and Personal Success. This is a class that provides emotional support, social and academic support to ensure that students are successful in high school and college. Additionally, students are enrolled in one college class their fall and their spring semesters. During the sophomore year, those classes increase because now they will have 2 classes in the fall and 2 college classes in the spring. The junior year is the transitional year because students will then travel to North Lake College 2 days out of the week for their college classes. Their college classes will be hosted on the college campus. And at that time, they will take 4 classes in the fall and 4 in the spring. They'll finish up their senior year fully on the college campus with a few high school classes. and they will take 4 or 5 college classes each semester. And this basically wraps up the Wilmer Hutchins E-Tech program. If you would like to apply, and it's open to incoming freshmen, my email address is now on the screen, kbarry@dallasisd.org. We know that education is relational, and students thrive from interaction with their administrators, teachers, and peers. However, since we are in a worldwide pandemic, we are unsure of what the opening of school will look like. Therefore, more information will be forthcoming regarding the details of how school will open and classes. We want all students at Wilmer Hutchins High School to be successful in every class. Therefore, we are implementing the following tools for success. The students who implement these habits with fidelity will see success. The first is a syllabus. All teachers will develop a syllabus that outlines the course for the entire semester. Each syllabus will provide due dates for course assignments, exams, and the policies and procedures for each course. The syllabus will be accessible to students and parents via the website, and teachers reserve the right to change the syllabus at any time. Therefore, it is important that students check their syllabus frequently. Binders. Virtual learning is new to students, and e-binders will help students stay organized with their work, their quizzes, and their calendars. All students will use an e-binder in all classes. E-binder stands for an electric binder. Binders will be set up the first week of school in your advisory period, and binder checks will take place weekly during advisory for a grade.
Hello, my name is Tracy Moten, and I am the 9th grade administrator here at Wilmer Hutchins High School. I want to first talk to you about the virtual live lesson expectations. It is important that students recognize that the virtual classroom is in fact a classroom, and certain behaviors are expected when you are in class with teachers and peers. Proper conduct in a virtual class setting is just as important in a face-to-face classroom. Students should dress appropriately. Teachers require that students be visible on camera. They should present themselves in the best possible light. If they wouldn't be allowed to wear their outfit to school on a typical free dress day, they shouldn't wear it on camera. Students should be aware of their surroundings. Teachers and peers can see behind students. Students need to make sure that there is nothing in the background that may distract the class. Students should try to find a quiet place away from other family members when they have a virtual class. Students should mute microphones. Once students log into the virtual classroom, they should mute their microphones. This will help eliminate background noise that could distract others. The chat features. The chat feature in the virtual classroom is a way for students to make comments or ask questions without interrupting the speaker. The Zoom online platform has a feature that allows students to raise their hand or to show that they have a question. As in a face-to-face classroom, if students don't have anything nice to say, they shouldn't say anything at all. Participation. It is a requirement that students be engaged and actively participate in class. The teachers will have breakout rooms for group discussion and collaboration. Teachers may also require that students share their screen so that students can present their work in class. Technology for virtual learning. Students are required to use a laptop or Chromebook when they participate in their virtual class and online learning platforms. Laptops and Chromebooks are better than students using their cell phones because they are better suited for students to toggle among the different features on the online platform, and it gives them better access to their online textbooks and clever applications. Using a laptop and a Chromebook also makes it easier for students to submit their classwork and for the students to be able to see their teacher and peers clearly in class. Attendance in the virtual classroom. Attendance will be recorded by their teachers in PowerSchool. Students will be counted present only if they are physically present in the scheduled virtual class with the teacher. The teacher will have a QR code for students to scan at the beginning of class and to be able to submit their attendance in the Google form. For tardy students, teachers will put the QR code up again at the conclusion of class for students to submit. Attendance and participation will also be tracked based on whether students have submitted their required weekly assignments by the due date and time. Advisory. Advisory is a class where we want to foster school culture with intentionality. The advisory teacher will create a safe and vulnerable environment where students can build trusting relationships with their teachers and peers. The advisory teacher, which we will also reference as the advisory coach, will lay out the academic expectations for students here at Wilmer Hutchins High School. They will facilitate progress monitoring of grades, goal setting, and engage students in character education and social and emotional learning. In advisory, students will also actively participate in their club of choice. So in addition to it being fun, clubs will serve as an important addition to their college applications.
Hello, my name is Ms. Rogers. I am a staff member here at Wilmer Hutchins High School, and today I am covering PowerSchool. You may ask, what is PowerSchool? PowerSchool is an integrated system that provides teacher gradebook information, course registration information, access to grades and attendance right there at that moment. You may ask, Ms. Rogers, where do I locate PowerSchool? We're new to the district. My student is a freshman. I've never used this before. Well, it's quite simple. You just go to dallasisd.org and click on Parents and Students. Scroll down to Parent Portal information, and here you will find Student Sign-In and Parent Sign-In information. For the student sign-in, it's really simple. Your student is given a student ID by the campus. Your student will create a password. For the parent sign-in information, you will use the username that you created and the password. If you haven't created an account, you can click on Create Account and input your information. Create a username and a password. Here you will input your student's information. You will need an access ID number. If you do not have an access ID number, contact the school and ask for the registrar. She will be able to provide you with this access ID number. If you have any questions or need assistance, please contact the school. Thank you.
Good evening, parents. Now that my wonderful teammates have covered everything from the different departments and academies, the extracurricular activities here at Wilmer Hutchins High School, learner expectations for virtual learning, and how to access parent portals so that you as a parent can be well informed of your child's academic progress. My name is Eric Jordan, and I will take some time to go over information that will hopefully answer the questions that you may have as they pertain to what will be in place to keep your baby safe when we do move to in-person learning. First up, our commitment. The safety of our students, staff, and families in the community is our topmost priority. We're committed to ensuring that all appropriate safety measures are implemented in order to reduce and prevent exposure to COVID-19 through the consistent implementation of social distance practicing, cleaning and sanitizing for all parts of the facility and equipment, use of personal protective equipment, PPEs, as they are sourced by the district. Implementation of protocols to ensure that students who are ill to remain at home until all fever or symptoms improve without the use of fever-reducing medication, and that some students who become ill are sent home for their safety. However, we need the parents, you guys, to partner with us to help us understand that the students, this will be much more different than any school year that any of us have had to navigate in the past. We need the students to understand that in order to increase the chance of students and staff returning to their prospective homes safe and COVID-free, we've had to make some subtle changes within the school day. One of those changes will be, we need our students to understand that it will be imperative for them to practice social distancing throughout the academic day while on campus. Also, we need our students to take care of those restroom needs during the passing periods. We know that some of those restrooms can get crowded pretty easily. Therefore, as you wait, continue to practice social distancing. This is important because our custodial staff will be tasked with doing thorough, deep cleaning of the restroom and water fan areas every hour throughout the day. Therefore, passes to the restroom during the instructional day, during those class periods, will be limited to those in extreme emergencies or those who have documented medical issues. Now, let's talk about those PPEs. The district will issue each student 3 reusable masks. We request that parents ensure that the students wash their face masks to ensure that they're properly clean between wearing. If a student arrives without a mask, a disposable mask will be provided until the student reaches their classroom. Also, upon arrival in the classroom, each student will have an individual face shield. The face shields will be issued to a specific student, and the student's name will be placed on the band. There will be no sharing of the face shields. Also, part of those safety measures will include, upon arrival to the campuses, each student will have their temperature taken with a non-contact thermometer. Physical distance identification will be established through the utilization of graphics that will display 6 foot of spacing. Hallways will be marked into 2 sides with periodic arrows. 2 plexiglass dividers will be provided for each class. A grid will be used to mark the gym floors for social distancing and also for student spacing. Now, all visitors who enter the building will be required to wear a face covering, and those who proceed beyond the reception area will be allowed to follow specific guidelines as they apply to our visitors. Now, we will have more detailed information, and we will provide that information on the school's webpage. As you can see, the website is right there, so look forward to updated information as it pertains to what would our school look like when we return from virtual learning and we progress into in-person learning. Thank you.